out race car here, you know, Porsche 906.
5 906s, 2 904s, right?
The best race car Porsche could make in 1966.
This is day one on Piëch. It's really a shakedown for the cars, the drivers, everything. A lot of these clients here haven't really driven the cars before a lot. They've driven it maybe on racetracks or closed situations, and to be on the road, it's pretty special. We've driven from the town of Aspen all the way down the valley and then cut up a beautiful canyon for about 25 miles to this beautiful lake here. Trees are changing. It's a beautiful Colorado day. It's got a great road ahead of us all across Colorado, and to be on the first day just making everybody comfortable, it'll add up to just a great trip from here on.
Cars are not unlike our bodies. If we just let them sit, as pretty as they are, and in this case as valuable as they are, it's not good for them. To use them in a setting like this is magical.
Today we went over two 12,000 foot passes. First Independence Pass and then Cottonwood Pass. And they're just epic passes to be above tree line and kind of see this winding train of prototype cars behind you in the mirror and everything. It's a very special experience.
Ready for day two?
That has to have been one of the most epic drives I've ever been on. You know, I found myself looking around and just wishing that each one of my family members was with me, sitting next to me, so they could have experienced that. We've got Jeff Zwart up front, who's, you know, Pikes Peak champion and you know, knows how to keep the pace going and, you know, and sets the pace. And so it's really been phenomenal.
What's special about driving cars like this now is that we're kind of going back to another era. We're using them the way they did in those days. The spin-off of this is, yes, the cars are rare, they're valuable, but to me, that's the value, is that we can actually drive them. Good morning, everybody. So today we're kind of trying to outrun the weather a little bit, so we're going to start early. We're going to kind of mix it up then, as opposed to the original plan for the day.
I'm very familiar with the cars in and out. I took several 904s and Elba Porsches and 906 on the SCCA tour on the West Coast. I just love it. If they keep inviting me, I'll be a part of it.
Feeling grand. Forward to a nice, cool, short ride. Go up, see some beautiful views. Put this piece of machinery to the test.
We started in Crested Butte today, and we are at Cottonwood Pass, and it was an absolutely terrific drive. The dining is great, the cars are great, the people are great, and all of this put together by road scholars is just an amazing event.
Great weather until this morning.
We've ended up loading up most of the cars to transport them to Telluride, but that left two cars on the ground here, and Cam is going to drive one of them, and I'm going to drive my own car.
So we got about a 4-hour drive ahead of us. I think from a collector or connoisseur standpoint, driving these cars in the wild like this, I think it adds intrinsic value to the cars and to the experience.
Early, blue skies, great Colorado skies. We're off and running and headed to Silverton.
Today, we've gone from Telluride. I'm going to sweep it back.
And thanks to you all of you.
We just came through one of the most gorgeous passes I think certainly I've ever experienced.
It is probably the most scenic because of the way that the leaves have changed. The week has been fantastic.
The views up there are so spectacular, and the driving is just amazing.
When you reflect on it and all the things that can go wrong and all the things that don't quite live up to what you expected, this has been exceeded all of that.
We do it for the adventure and the experience and not have these cars sitting in a garage or a warehouse someplace. You really get to do what they were built to do.
These are bucket list experiences for me. To do it with my son Cam is special.